Hello friend, Jim here with JV's Big Adventure coming to you from Lake Chapala, Mexico. What I wanted to address and share with you in this video is we've had some of the individuals that are looking to coming down and visiting the lake, wanting to know what the easiest and best way and the different options are. And so what I wanted to do in this video is just kind of share some of those things. So there might be those of you that are on the East Coast that might be looking at a way of coming to Lake Chapala, and one of the ways would be obviously is to fly into Dallas or one of the big airports locally and fly down. But there's, I realize, restrictions, and there's those that, don't have an interest in having the test done or even having the shots. But Barbara and I were talking about, because we've now made this trip a couple times, and what I wanted to share with you is one of the ways I think that is probably one of the simpler ways of coming down to Lake Chapala and visiting. And that is that if you're closer to the West Coast, one of the ways and the things that you can actually do is either drive to or get to the CBX, which is at the border at Tijuana. And then all you'll do is you'll walk through the CBX, which is basically a channel way. You'll go through customs and immigration and everything going into Mexico. But what it does is it takes you right into the lobby at the airport. Then all you do is you get on a plane and fly down to Guadalajara, and we're about a half-hour drive away from the airport. So with that being said, that's probably one of the easiest ways of getting here and being able to come and just experience the lake yourself and see if, in fact, if this is a place for you that you want to come and retire to, have all your questions answered, be able to see properties, be able to look at rentals, be able to taste the food, be able to try the plazas, walk the Malecon, be around the lake, and get to meet some of the people. And the simplest way that we've really come up with is if you were to come into San Diego, basically, or drive to San Diego, or get to the border at Tijuana. It's a real easy walk through the CBX, which I think is called the Crossing Border Express, I think, something like that. And what that'll do is that gets you right into the airport. And you'll take your luggage and everything. They check it right there at the border at the CBX when you go inside, and then they'll check it once more when you're at Customs and Immigration. But it's a real simple and hassle-free way of going from the States, getting into Mexico, and being able to come down to Guadalajara, and then a half hour here to Lake Chapala. So, and one of the biggest reasons I'm sharing that is I just know that there's a lot of folks that for one reason or another, just don't want to have to be dealing with the test or having to be dealing with the COVID protocol or the requirements or getting the shots or whatever it may be. And that's, for the most part, the easiest way, the simplest way to be able to come in and get into Mexico. Other than that, you can, get to the border at Laredo, Texas, and come down, drive down. It's 12 hours. Or you can take a plane from, big airports, wherever it may be, that you are flying in from and into, and then either driving down or flying down into Guadalajara. That's also the more expensive way to do is flying in directly like that. And there's the requirements, too, of you having to be tested and everything. So if that test is a real draw for you in regards to not wanting to have to go through it, or you don't want to have the test done in regards to having the shots, then the easiest way for you is definitely to go through the Tijuana way, coming in through San Diego, going across the border to Tijuana Airport, and then flying down here to Guadalajara. So I hope for those who have had the questions, I hope this has been a helpful communication to you of exactly what I think would be the simplest way to do that is. Barbara and I just got done doing it, so we know how simple and hassle-free it is. And it was a very pleasurable short trip, but we plan on doing it again, going back up to the States of San Diego and doing some of the things there. So with that, if you haven't already, I'd like to encourage you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's a great community, a great channel to be a part of, and I know that you want to be a part of it. Also, you can give us the thumbs up, let others know how great a video this is, and also about the channel itself, that it's a great place for people to be able to come and get great information. 2, you can communicate with us. You can leave us a message. You can ask a question. It might be you'd like to see a certain subject that a video is done on. You can do that there also, or by emailing us, and that our email address is in the description below. And also, I'd like to encourage you to go ahead and hit the bell, because what that does is that keeps you immediately notified when, in fact, one of our new videos will come out. And I know you don't want to miss any of our new videos. So with that, as always, thank you so much for being a part of this video and part of the channel. Have an awesome day. We'll see you on the next video.